gotta tell you about an experience that just happened.
Tell us your name first.
Nereida Perez.
Okay.
I am a USF student of journalism.
Yeah.
I work for the Tampa Bay Times as a customer service representative. I've been shopping around locally because I believe in supporting local businesses.
Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to use the restroom. And local business, the coffee place here, Beans, they did not allow me to use the restroom.
Wow.
Why is that?
How do you think that happened?
They told me I was not a paying customer. I'm like, I want to be a paying customer. I want some coffee, but I need to use the restroom first. They said, well, you're not a customer, so you're not allowed to use the restroom. So you have to wait. So I went to the restroom. There was a white male in front of the restroom, and I asked him, what is he waiting for?
Yeah.
He said, I'm waiting to go in the restroom. Like, okay, so why are you not going in the restroom? He's like, I don't know why. Like, do you have a code? They have a keypad with a code to get in. So I'm like, well, can you use a code to get in? So he did. He went in, used the restroom, and left. And I went to the cashier and asked her,
What a code.
oh, why can't I use the restroom?
Yeah.
She said, well, you're not a paying customer.
How does that make you feel?
Horrible, because I'm Puerto Rican and I feel I was discriminated against. Horribly discriminated. I mean, even though my flesh is white, but I'm still Puerto Rican.
But above that, you're human, and they should be able to at least treat you like a human. If someone walks up and say, "Can I use the restroom?" whether they're a customer or not,
They did
treat
not.
them like human.
They did not. They referred me to go to other businesses, which I did go to 2 other businesses in the same square area. They gave me the same answer. You're only allowed to use the restroom if you're a customer.
So, what would you like to tell the people who are watching this? What would be a better world? An ideal situation?
Ideal situation would be if there was no racism.
Yeah.
Because I honestly felt like I was being discriminated against because I'm Puerto Rican. The man that went to use the restroom, he did not even buy a coffee.
Right.
He had a code to use the bathroom because he was a white male. I don't understand. Why is that possible in 2022? I don't get it.
Well, I want to thank you for sharing your story. I hope that I agree with you. It's happened to me in the past and I feel like all businesses, you should not judge somebody just because they didn't give you money. Treat them like human first. You just want to use the restroom. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but however, I do understand businesses have the right to provide services only to their customers. I understand that. I've been living here for 7 years. And I understand that, and I respect that, and I hope to be my own business owner someday as well. However, when I tell the person at the business that I want to purchase their product, however, I need to use the restroom before I purchase the product because I feel like I'm literally gonna pee on myself if I can't use the bathroom, and they deny me the right to use the bathroom.
That's unacceptable.
That's just unacceptable. Totally unacceptable.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, but you know, I hope that with this video that we can get change in this world, you know, especially in this city. We'll hope for change, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. My name is Namdi. And she's Ashley. And we have a YouTube channel. It's called Freedom Soapbox.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna share your story there.
Yes. Please connect with me. I don't have a YouTube channel, but I do work for the Tampa Bay Times as a customer service representative.
Okay.
And I am a USF student for journalism.
That's awesome.
And my major is investigative reporting.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
It was meant to happen.
yes, this
We're
all
meant to connect.
yes.
All right. Thank
I
you.
appreciate your help.
No problem. It's our
Because
pleasure.
right now I'm overwhelmed because I take care of my mom. She has dementia and I take care of her.
Yeah.
And it's overwhelming to me that simple little things like this that happened today.
Right.
Just, it's too much.
Yeah, I understand.
It's too much.
I hope you feel better, and
How
I
can
hope.
people reach out to you if they want to?
Yes, please. Please do.
Are you on Instagram or?
On Instagram at sunshine_mass media. Music. Facebook, Nereida Perez Jimenez.
Okay.
My full name.
We'll look you up.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
Nereida.
you guys.
Thank you. Take care.
Keep
Okay.
in touch. I
We will.
appreciate you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you so much. God bless.
God bless.
You know, what's interesting is about her story. Not just that, but I've experienced exactly
Oh no, I
what
had
she's
too, actually.
talking about, and I understand her frustration.
One time, this was actually during the pandemic. I had to use the restroom so bad, and everywhere I stopped, they turned me down. They were like, "No, get out of here."
Yeah.
And then so I finally reached breaking point, and I was actually crying. I was in tears at the last place that I went to. I think it was a Subway. So I went in, I was like, "Can I use the restroom?" They're like, "No." And I had tears running down my face. I was like, "Please, I will pay you. I have money." And then finally the manager came out, and then he was just like, "Fine, you can use the restroom." And then I was just like, "Thank you." And then I used the restroom. I come out like 3 seconds later, and I literally give him $20, and I run out. And he's like, "Take your money," and I was like, "No!"
Oh man.
I was so mad.
See, that anger. Why were you frustrated with him?
Because, like, same reason why she is. We
Right.
are human beings, and
Yeah.
we have to use the restroom sometimes. You know, you do have a private business. You do have that right to deny people and all that. I get that. I just don't think it's very humane of you to do that to people, to human beings. I mean, the general rule, okay, customers, it should be the customers to use the restroom. That's why you have the restroom. But at the same time, sometimes people off the street need to use the restroom. Just like sometimes you see a homeless person who just needs water. The humane thing to do is to allow them to drink some water, give them a cup of water.
I even challenge that what you just said, that the normalization of it only customers are allowed.
Right.
We're human, first of all, and in business, it's not always about money. Matter of fact, the businesses that succeed, that last longer,
Have
are the ones-
empathy, right?
They have empathy, and they operate that way. They actually like focus on the human being, on the human first.
I mean, given that, what you just said, I mean, do you think businesses that do that are really going to make money? I mean, in the long run, is that a good practice,
Usually,
even business-wise?
I doubt it, because then it seeps into their business practices as well. If you're a business that's not willing to see a human being that walk through your doors asking to use the bathroom,
And you
don't
only
that
see
human,
customers?
and you only see if they're a customer or not.
They will never be a customer in the future.
I would never speak, if I was treated that way, I would never speak positively of you.
Right.
And reviews count further than any marketing dollars that you can spend. Word of mouth reviews. Social proof is more important than however much money you think you have for ads. So that's what it comes down to, basically.
That is what it is.
And I
Yeah,
understand that.
absolutely.
I understand
agree.
your frustration. I understand her frustration, and it's really cool that we met her. We heard her story. Hopefully, something positive can come out of it. I argue that that type of mindset is what's gotten us to where we are with all the problems we have in society. This us versus them mentality.
Right.
Money over everything.
Yeah.
It's not worked. Never worked. Things start getting better the moment we start treating each other like humans. Seeing the humanity in other people first before anything else.
I feel like some organizations have gotten so big that they don't care.
So recently, it happened to me at a fast food place that I stopped over. I really had to go, and I stopped in there. I walked straight to the bathroom. Turns out that the restroom is locked, and I asked the cashier there, "Can I have the code to get into the restroom?" And she said, "No, it's only for customers." I said, I don't have anything to buy. I just need to use the restroom." And she said, I'm sorry, it's against our policy." And so I said, "That's a shame." And
Oh wait, I think you told me this.
right, and I was getting ready to walk away. And she was about to let me walk in. She was gonna give me the code to go inside. Her manager, who was hearing what was going on in the distance, stopped her from giving me the code and said, because I said it's a shame that I can't use the restroom. And I
But
thought,
he was trying to exercise his authority over you.
not only that,
because-
he felt the need to teach me a lesson.
Yeah.
so, and I thought that was weak.
A lesson in what exactly?
Not only is it so narcissist for him to use or something like that, I thought it was also weak. Because if you're trying to show someone who I could purchase something from the store after using the restroom. I could be a customer. And he just decided, I don't know him, he doesn't know me. And he was so willing to treat me in such a way, make it personal. Listen, if you're a business owner, you have to treat people first with respect, treat them like humans, and exercise empathy. That's how you attract the right kind of people to your store. The word gets around the community that you're a good store owner, that you're first a human.
Right.
That's word of mouth is more powerful. So if anybody walks into your store and you don't have the decency to let them use the restroom if they wanted to, I just don't think that you should be a business owner to begin with. So,
Or a manager.
or even a manager. You shouldn't be a leader.
Right.
That's not a leader.
not
What
a
that guy
leader.
demonstrated is definitely not leadership qualities.
Right.
Leaders serve first.
Which place was this?
It's on 34th. We're in St. Petersburg. It's on 34th. It's called, it was an unusual restaurant. I've never even been there before. It's called, it starts with an S. And I remember, I think they sell some fried foods. I don't quite remember their name. I should look it up. Put them on
Yeah, you
blast.
should.
That's it. Salem's.
Salem's Fresh
I remember those colors. Salem's Fresh Eats, located on 1701 34th Street in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm calling you out, calling that whoever that guy was. Listen, you have to start treating human beings with respect. I went in there to use the restroom and I was disrespected. All I asked was for, I just need to use the restroom. I was refused because it's against your policy. People who don't pay you to use your restroom. And I find that inhumane, appalling, lack of empathy. There's no leadership there. If you really want to attract customers over the long term in a community like this, the minimum you could do is let someone use the restroom. They don't have to pay you to use the restroom.
All humans are future customers.
Everyone is a future
So,
customer. You know?
If you want to look at it just as, you know, as customers.
And I don't care your justification, you know, I don't even know where it came from. People used to say like, oh, the homeless will come in there and they misuse your bathroom, whatever. You should be,
Even if it were a homeless person, the thing is, if everyone's treating them like crap, and they, of all people, they need public restrooms to be available so that they can use it. It's not that they're gonna trash it on purpose, I don't think, unless they are, you know, there's something.
You know the
going on there,
irony?
but like,
these same businesses will try to get IRS tax credits for some charity they donated to or some BS, but don't have the decency to let a homeless person use the restroom because they don't want to clean it. That's what you have staff there for. Clean it every 30
your
minutes or
employees should be
every hour.
doing their job anyways and keeping the restroom clean.
We don't have any, I've never heard of any valid reason to refuse another human being from using a public restroom. Wise words from the wisdom. Empathy. Empathy for all your businesses. All you business owners there, prioritize empathy for your customers. Everybody who walks in through those doors is a potential customer. And social proof, reviews. That's how we actually commit to spending our money. So when somebody is out there walking by your doors, if somebody walks in and tries to use the restroom, even though they haven't paid for your product, just let them use the restroom. Don't make it a thing. Don't stop people from using the restroom because they ain't buy your stuff. Treat people like human first. And you're gonna hang around long enough to build a legacy.